Hello, I'm Kim and this is
Anna.
And we are playing a modified version of our Link It game, Link It Challenge at home. So what we did was we took the cards from weeks 0, 1, and 2. These are in your mom's letter, so you can just get a whole list of them. And we put them out on the table, and we're just going to make links between them. And Anna has not listened to any of the CDs, and she's just done a little bit of work here and there, which is one of the consequences of being the daughter of the person who does the program, because you never actually do it, you're just always working it. So we're going to just play this together. So you want to go first?
Okay, I'll do geography.
Cool. It's one card.
I want to be so dependent on the Lord, I am independent on the...
How does that go along with geography?
I got the wrong one. I don't know these. They all look alike.
Okay, well, let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's see. Okay, geography is a place in the world. So where would a place in the world be?
Alaska.
Very good, Alaska. So why don't you put Alaska with geography, and what could you do with Alaska? What is an ocean that goes around Alaska?
The Arctic Ocean.
Very good. The Arctic Ocean. Okay, and are there any mountains in Alaska?
This one.
What is that? Denali?
Denali.
Very good.
The highest mountain.
Woo! And who explored Alaska?
Carter. No.
Tsar Peter the Great of Russia.
And he was told by.
He told. Vitus Bering. Good job. To explore Alaska. And then what else? These islands Vitus Bering would have seen. So the Aleutian Islands you could add.
And
that's a Bible verse that doesn't really go. Okay, so let's go on from there. Is it my turn? So
yes.
How many did you get in that round?
I have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm going to do the Treaty of Utrecht. Woohoo! With England won French land in Canada and French held on to Louisiana territory. Those are all part of the War of Spanish Succession. Do you see? Oh, here it is, or Queen Anne's War. And it was the Treaty of Utrecht was an attempt to balance power. And, and it happened in Canada. And so I'm going to do that to link my cards to you. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5, so you're winning. Okay, so do you want to go next?
Sure. I'll do principles.
Ooh.
And I want to be so
I'm dying to use that one. Cool. Okay.
And I want to be so dependent on God. I am independent on the world.
Good job. So that's 2. So you're at 9. I think I'm going to do Jonathan Edwards, First Great Awakening, and George Whitefield, because Jonathan Edwards and George Whitefield were 2 of the 2 primary people in the First Great Awakening. So I was at 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're still ahead of me. So go ahead.
I'll do King George III to fight George Washington.
Very good.
And
where did they fight? What war? Well, they first started out with the French and Indian War. And then they went to the American Revolutionary War. And look, George Washington fought in the Continental Army. Look, and George Washington did the first and second Continental Congresses. He was there. So how many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Good job. Okay, so then I'm going to do Voltaire and John Locke, who were part of the Age of Enlightenment. I should have done that with the First Great Awakening. And then I'm going to do, and that sought to replace the Voltaire and John Locke with the Age of Enlightenment, sought to replace the Bible with the encyclopedia. So I'm going to do that card right here. What are you going to do?
I'll do Bible verses.
Uh-huh.
And may the Lord both
Fulfill
all your
petitions.
petitions.
But you'll need to know the first part of that Bible verse in order to take it.
This one?
No. I think, I'm not sure which one that is. We'll have to figure it out at the end.
Okay.
I'm
Can I
gonna,
put this one down?
no, you haven't earned it. Put them down and we'll figure that out. So I'm gonna do Benjamin Franklin, who invented bifocals, the lightning rod, swim fins, and the odometer. An odometer is, it tracks how many miles you've gone, and that's, you have one in your car. What are you gonna do?
I'll do.
You could do scientific adventures, and there's a lighter than air airship, and it was built by de Guzman. Very good.
Okay.
How about William Penn? What do you remember about him?
Can I put this down? William Penn. He.
Charter privileges.
He did the charter. And did he live at a certain time?
Well, he did. That would be 1700s to 1740s. So there you go. Good job.
That's 6.
I think that's 3.
But I put down 2.
Okay. So I have a Bible verse. I'm going to do 3. By humility and fear of the Lord are riches and honor in life. Bible verse. We have a couple more Bible verses, so I'm going to leave this one open. Do you want to do you want to add Pacific Ocean to your Alaska?
Okay. And I'll do, so what did you need for?
So I'm going to do the Frederick the Great, crowned King of Prussia. I'm going to do those 2 together. And I'm going to do, we're missing a couple of them, so it's hard to link them all together since we're missing some. I'm going to do the Appalachian Mountains, the Potomac River, and the Allegheny Mountains are all part of the eastern United States. So I'm going to put those together.
And I'll take your Bible verses.
You'll take my Bible verse.
Yes.
And what will you do with them?
And I will put this on mine because the Bible verse of I am so dependent on the Lord I am.
But that's not a Bible verse.
Then I'll put these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's stop here. So we haven't done them all, and that's okay. But that's basically one way to play the Link It game at home. Thanks so much for joining us.